placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into the overall energy, check out what's there, and then we're always going to look at forward movement, okay? Let's see what's going on, Pisces. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Hope you're having a wonderful day today, and let's get into it. What are my messages for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating at this time, or if it resonates sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest, okay? Hey, Teresa. Excuse me. Bianca, hello, hello. What's going on, y'all? Hey, Tink, hello. What is the overall? I got taken a leap here, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, I have stuck energy. So, Pisces, what is going on, okay? I feel like you are taking a new leap, taking a leap of faith, taking a leap in another direction here. It's something like, in order for you to really take this leap of faith, you're going to have to let a lot of things go. Okay. You're going to have to trust. You're going to have to let a lot of things go. You're going to have to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense. And what I mean is, the one thing that you've been trying to figure out as to why it happened, you already have the answer. But I feel like maybe you're not looking at the reason because it's too painful or it's a harsh truth. But you know what happened. You get it. You see why. You understand why that situation wasn't good, or why different situations have not panned out the way that you wanted it to. And this could be where that stuck energy is. Okay. This could be what's keeping you back from taking this leap of faith towards something new. Maybe you feel like, okay, if I try something new, or if I go in this direction, it might end up like my last situation, or it might end up like something that I went through that was traumatic in my past. But Pisces, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? What if it actually works out this time? Okay, so I do see that you want to take this leap. I do see that you want new things. You have what it takes. You have the courage. I'm hearing you have the tenacity. You have the drive. You have the willingness. But you're allowing something to hold you back. You're allowing something to keep you stuck. It could be an old way of thinking, an old way of living for some of you. Something very, very stagnant here. Let's take a little bit. Let's just look at a little deeper here. All right, clarify with tarot. And get one more good shuffle here. Give me more on Pisces taking a leap of faith. Pisces taking a leap of faith. What's keeping Pisces back? The world in the reverse. That's what I'm saying, Pisces. You're holding yourself back. What has you stuck? Seven of Wands in the reverse. You're protecting yourself. It's I'm not gonna say you're scared, but you are playing it safe. So nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you're not playing it so safe that you're not able to really enjoy yourself. You're not able to really see and be happy in the season that I feel like the Most High is giving you. That's different. That's I'm hearing raw energy, something that is truly coming through strong just for you. I feel like this is somewhat of a reward, whatever this may be for you. This could be healing. This could be forward movement in a situation. It could be anything. Okay. I just want to make sure that you're not closed off from the opportunity. We have inflexible courage here. Okay, inflexible courage. It says you or the person involved are set in ways that are impeding growth. Be more open-minded to see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy, oftentimes being too rigid masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. So Pisces, I feel like this is a sign. This is a sign for you to forgive even more. Okay. Also, I feel like some of the people that may have, you feel like caused you some trauma in your life, I feel like you know for yourself that later on down the line, you were able to see what that person's purpose was in your life. So this is a sign here of reassuring yourself that you've made correct decisions and to remind yourself of what you learned from each scenario so that you don't continue to hold yourself back. Because if you truly learned the lesson you were supposed to learn, think about it. Why would you repeat the same pattern? And I feel like you're scared that you're going to repeat the same pattern. But if you know that you've learned the lesson from whatever this was, you're not going to repeat the same pattern. It's typically when we haven't learned the lesson that we keep repeating it. Prime example, we're going to just go ahead and say it. Relationships. Okay. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We just gonna talk about it because relationship is huge. Everybody wants to be, I won't say everybody, there's some people that have the gift of singleness, right? But the people that want love in their life, everybody that wants love in their life wants a healthy dynamic. You want a healthy relationship. You want something long lasting. Okay. Maybe in your past, you dealt with people that were very unhealthy in whatever way. The stuff that was done, maybe you had your vices, they had their vices. No one is without fault. But when we keep getting in the same types of relationships with different people, there's a trend. There's a trend. And that I'm not pointing fingers at you, Pisces, or at that other person, but there's a trend there. So at this point, it is important for us to always look at how we're coming off in certain connections, how we're coming off energetically. I feel like a lot of you have been doing a lot of healing, so you are coming off a lot better. But when you in the past kept getting the same type of person in a different body, there's a trend. That was a trend there. So hopefully now you understand that. And I feel like by you having this courage to want to move and propel forward, you're able to see that each situation in your life that didn't work out, that it seemed like you were dealing with the same type of mess, it took you a while to learn the lesson. And it's important for you to grab hold of that lesson. Maybe you had to learn to love yourself more. Maybe you had to learn to not underestimate your potential, underestimate your gifts, your passions. Maybe you had to learn how to select someone that could love you the way you love you. Because until we love ourselves, you will attract people that don't really know how to love you. Think about it. We attract what the energy that we have, we call that in. So at one time, maybe you were not at a high vibration at all. Maybe you thought you were, and you kept attracting the same kind of people. Right? Same situations, even in friendships, same type of people. If you were friends with users, let me clarify real quick. Yeah, Two of Swords. Maybe you went into some situations blindly. If you had friendships where it seemed like everybody that you became friends with was a user, Pisces, I'm not picking on you, but what is it about you at that time that you kept attracting users? Did you feel like you had to do a lot for people in order to have friends? Did you feel like you had to keep making yourself readily available for people? So when you're readily available, you keep attracting people that what? Always want to use you. And I feel like that may have been what you were doing. So in the past, there was a balance. It says balance needed. There was a balance that needed to happen here. A balance of the scales. Okay? This card says make sure all of your relationships are equal and balanced with giving and receiving. If they are out of the rhythm, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. Know you are worthy and deserve respect in all ways. Yes. How many of you were in situations where you were giving way too much and you thought at that time that that was the way you needed to be? I can probably a lot of you, right? Yeah, Five of Wands. You were fighting to get acceptance. You were fighting to get respect. You were thinking you were doing the right thing. Oh, if I do this, my friends, they'll like me more, or they'll appreciate this, or, and all this kind of stuff. And you were given to people that, unfortunately, they were not in a place to really be appreciative of what you had to offer. But I do feel like, Pisces, you're learning, you're processing, and you have come to a place of an awakening. We have the awakening expansion. This card says you have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back. So enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Yes, you have had an awakening. You're claiming this. You're seeing yourself for who you are now. You're not looking back, just wanting to stay there. You shouldn't. If by some chance you are, we're working on that, right? But at this point, with this awakening, this had to happen for you to be able to see that everything that you've been through that was heartbreaking, it got you to where you are. I know you're like, well, Empress, I've been through a lot. I've been through stuff I didn't deserve. And you absolutely are correct on that. A lot of things that you went through you didn't deserve. But, unfortunately and fortunately, if it wasn't for those things, you wouldn't be who you are today. Right? You wouldn't be who you are. You probably wouldn't even be on the channel with the Six of Swords. Those things helped you to propel forward, to move forward and want more and want better. I have the heart opening. It says heart opening, listen. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds, letting your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. Absolutely, Pisces, or any other sign watching. So with this awakening led to you opening your heart space more. It led to you recognizing where you were stuck. Clarify heart opening. Death in the reverse. Yes. So you can attest, Pisces, without this death in reverse, which is a transformation, without you having a transformation, your heart wouldn't be as open as it is. Because let's just say if you acted in response to your trauma. Some of us would never leave the house. Like, if we didn't decide to heal, if we didn't decide to, go to group therapy or individual therapy, or talk to friends, talk to people you trust, or whatever like that, or do the inner work. If we had to just respond to our traumas, it would probably be the equivalent of just staying away from the world. But we realize that we have to keep moving forward, right? And in order for you to do that, you got to do something that's very scary, and that's step out on faith. Once you do that one time, two times, three times, it becomes the norm. So then when you face adversity, then when you keep facing things that are challenging to you, you can honestly say, okay, this is a test, or this is just a temporary block here, but I know that there's something better for me, and you step out on that. And that is what I feel like, Pisces, or anyone watching this, that has helped you to open your heart space even more and continue to thrive. Had it not been for you really wanting better, or having the faith in yourself that you could have more, or that you could heal from things, some of you would have never gotten out of that bed. You would have never kicked that habit. You would have never started believing in yourself. You would have never got rid of those toxic friends if it wasn't for you knowing that you deserve better, and that you are worthy of more, and that you can have what you want. It just takes time, patience, and faith. It all started with you believing. Sometimes believing and taking a leap of faith can be the scariest things. But that's where it began for you, Pisces. And I feel like you've done a remarkable job. Sometimes we need to hear that we're doing a great job. We say that to everybody else, but it's rare that we say it to ourselves. Have y'all noticed that? We say, you're doing great, you're looking great, blah, blah, blah. But it's rare that we turn and say that to ourselves. It says good news, positive energy. Good news, positive energy. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have hold on, y'all. Let me reread this. I'm getting excited for you. Let me reread this. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now it's time to celebrate. That's something all of us have been well aware of. But, the application of this, applying this to our life, can be very scary. We know that there's positive energy out there, great blessings for us and all these things. But really just trusting and waiting and just doing the work, it can be a little scary. It can get a little scary to just be doing work on yourself, and you don't know what's on the other side of this. All you have is the faith that it's got to be better than what you've been through. But with that positive energy, you're going to pull in positivity. You're going to feel your body healing more. You're going to feel your mind being more clear, being able to get more rest. Even your money will get better. Your body will look better, and all these things, just having that faith. One step at a time. We're all on different paths. We're all on different journeys, and we're going at these journeys. We're on these journeys at different rates. Okay. Sometimes it seems like you have to reset the clock. That is okay, as long as you don't take the batteries out the clock. You can reset the clock. Don't take the batteries out the clock, because it's not over till it's over. Right? Clarify good news with Page of Cups in the reverse. Absolutely. So with that Page of Cups in the reverse, don't hold back, Pisces, on what you know that you want. Don't hold back. Don't allow an insecurity or somebody saying something negative to keep you back from trying something new, or really believing in what you know you've always wanted. You may have somebody, and this is a test, by the way. There may be a friend of yours that you have a conversation with, and you say, I really would like to date again. I'm a little older now, but I would like to date again. But the dating pool is so messy and all that. And that friend, that just may be a day where you get tested, and that friend just say, well, you don't need anybody. Why don't you just stay by yourself? And you'll be like, what? That's a test. So you have a choice. Are you going to believe what that person says? Or are you going to believe what's in your heart? What you know is coming. You see? We have to be strong enough to repel that kind of energy. Because the moment that we set out to be positive, you can best believe you're going to be tested by negativity. Just to see if you're really going to do what you say. Oh, you say you're going to be positive? Okay, let me just throw this little loophole in here just to see. So this is what I feel like, Pisces, that you're able to really work through. You're able to do the right thing. Two of Pentacles. You're making better decisions for you. You're making better decisions for you. And guess what happens when you make better decisions for you? You're learning to protect yourself more. It says protection shield. Protection needed shield. I'm sorry. This card says, it is vital at this time to protect your energy field, as others may be projecting negative energy. I just said that onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. This is typically, when we do the wall of protection, we do that with prayer, right? And meditation. You ever prayed before you entered a building? Ever prayed before you went into someone's house? Ever prayed before you went into your own house or apartment? Because you don't know what you're going to face. Ever prayed before you left out of the door to go to the store or to work or whatever? Praying that God is with you and God will be with you throughout your journey and you can make it back home peacefully. It's those small things that we miss out on that, we really need to focus on, because it is a blessing. And this is how we begin to show gratitude to God and the universe, right? By being grateful for minute things. They're not small things, but things are everyday things, like stepping out of the house, getting into your car safely. That's a blessing. Because you hear about drive-bys. You hear about people, going through things and never make it back home, or they're found outside injured, right? So making it out of your house and get into your car, or if you take a bus or whatever like that, and getting in there safely, traveling back and forth, returning back home safely is a blessing. Okay, so a lot of you, what I love about this, if you are doing this, is you are maintaining. That does not mean you will not face adversity. Let me just put that out there, because the one thing we can't control is other human beings. But I do feel like a lot of you are using prayer as a barrier, or prayer as a shield. Not to do anything malicious, but to keep you centered, and also to protect you and protect others around you. To protect everybody. We want everybody to do well. We want everybody to feel safe. So this could be how you're protecting your energy at the start of your day. Yep, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Knowing what to walk away from and what to walk into. Exactly. With that 8 of Cups in the reverse. 8 of Cups is typically walking away. But this is you, Pisces, or any other sign here, knowing that you got to keep yourself in faith, even walking into everyday environment. Trying to keep your energy as positive as possible. Trying to not think negative in a world full of negativity. Okay? And you are a positive force. I don't know why this is, but negative people, they'll swarm in on you like bees. Okay? Swarm in on you like bees. Any other messages for Pisces? That's right, Teresa. We have love defined romance here. It says love defined romance. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. Y'all, the cards don't lie. I just said this. The cards are just reflecting what I just said. Here we go. Yes. Who we become is who we attract. In love relationships, friendships, all around. Do you know that how you carry yourself, how you come off in the world has an influence on even your doctors? Even, when you go to the doctor, if you walk in with a positive attitude, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a positive conversation and a good visit with your physician. It's stuff like that. So when it comes to the love here, having love for yourself is helping you to attract people that also love you. Ooh, we have addictions, compassion. Let's read this. The situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. These two perfect together. That's you, Pisces, being open to new love, recognizing that anybody that hurt you in your past, they had stuff going on that didn't have anything to do with you. If they mistreated you, you're seeing, oh my goodness, that was never my fault. Just because that situation went wrong with that person, that doesn't mean that, hey, Pisces, that with the Knight of Swords, that you don't deserve something better. Temperance in the reverse. So having a positive relationship with yourself, having love, having a high vibration for yourself, is helping you to attract better relationships all around with that Knight of Pentacles. Okay? All right. Is there anything in love? New love? New energy in love? Let's see. Let's take a look. We got the Page of Swords. Does seem like there's possibility trying to come in. But like I said, this reading here is reflecting a block or something that maybe you're still working out. I do have the distorted view card here. Distorted view perspective. It says a change in perspective is needed to view you on the situation with the compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. So this is what I feel. Some of you are you're still working through what you've been through. Doesn't mean you're stuck. Maybe you felt that way, but you're seeing things for what it is. You have an open heart. You do want new energy, and you are on your way to getting that. Maybe you just got a little bit more work to do, and that's totally fine. It is okay to continue to work on you right now. It says radiant goddess acceptance. You are an amazing goddess or god, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not making any apologies for it. Yes. So if you're just right here continuing to work on yourself until new energy comes in so that you can broaden your horizon and you can have a more positive outlook on love or any situation of that matter, totally okay. Totally okay. Okay. We have denial, deception. I love these cards, by the way. It says, there is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. So this could be, like I said earlier, this could be the very thing that maybe you don't want to look at that's causing some of you not to want to take a leap of faith, but there are some of you here that are ready. So I would say continue on with that courage, working on yourself, working on, whatever you're healing from, having that faith that things are going to change. And you will be surprised as to, what you'll see next. We have to see everything for what it is. Even the things we want to deny, we got to see things for what they are. A lot of times we don't want to look at certain things that we've been through, certain traumas, because it's too painful. But it's not until we look at it that we can identify with it and recognize that other people's actions primarily had nothing to do with us. A lot of times we were in the wrong place at the wrong time, or we were in the right place with the wrong person. But still, anything that was hurtful, anything that was traumatic, it wasn't your fault. You're seeing that. Creativity and discovery here. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, listen, and know how best to flow the energy through you. You're being called to tap into your creative side, to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. See? It's okay to keep moving forward, taking that leap of faith. Do those new things, those new hobbies, do that new activity, whatever it is. Know that you are worth this. Know that you're worthy of having great relationships, great friendships, despite what you've been through in your past. But as like anything, it takes a little time, and that's okay. All right. This reading was interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, Pisces. Please like the video and let me know what you think. Like the video and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live. For other messages and readings and lots more, feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, have an awesome day. Remember that you're worth it always. Take care of yourself. Love and light, and we will talk again soon. Bye, y'all.